Hey, YouTube. Hey, Facebook. We got maybe a minute or two. How y'all doing? Yeah, we walking this evening now. Just for today. Take out this mint. Yeah, get your chair, get your weights. Line up on your wall. Start your treadmill. Whatever it is you have to do. We got a couple of minutes. I'm looking down at the tablet. I tell you. Wasn't that something this morning? Oh, I was so shocked when I was in the grocery this morning. I thought, and me and my daughter were saying, wow, in Connecticut, we don't... Hey, Mary, yay! Thanks for coming on the walk. I hope you're doing good. I said to myself, what is going on? All of a sudden, really, all these white people came in no mask. The store didn't say anything. I don't even think I saw a sign saying masks are mandatory. Child. So you know, I'm all paranoid now. Also, I had to meet with my editor from Neighbors. You guys who know me know what Neighbors is. We're reviving that and doing different things and putting a podcast together. So he and his husband came over, and y'all know now I'm jumping in the steamer because my mind is saying, good, you could have the corona. And I was like, no corona. So I wore my mask, but there was times that we had to sit close to each other, okay? Where even through the mask, I was breathing in his air and he was breathing in my air. But I'm quarantined. He's safe. He said he had the shot. That don't mean he's safe. So I got the steamer going, y'all. Yes, indeed, I got the steamer. I upped my vitamin C before he came. Popped me a couple of cod liver oil pills. And I got my steamer ready. Right after I finish this walk, I am jumping in the steamer, y'all. Yes, indeed, I am jumping in the steamer. We're slowing this down because this is night. So that was something. I just stood there. I was like, holy cow. No mask. And now I'm looking, I think they took it down that it's mandatory. Look at Linda. If you get the cashier sick, who's going to check out your food? Oh, automation, you can do it yourself. But if you get the cashier sick, then the cashiers get the stock people sick. And then the stock people get the meat people sick. Then the meat people get the dairy people sick. And then the dairy people get the dry food people sick. And the dry food people get the freezer people sick. Who's going to work at the store? Who's going to work at the store? But honey, they was proud. I'm telling you, Karen or Good Judy or Paul power is real. Because they was walking around there like, yeah, and call the cops. And honey, we was all scared. We was like, y'all crazy. Ain't nobody reporting you, you crazy. All I kept trying to do was dart around them, trying not to be in their downdraft. You know? Oh my goodness. Barely believe it. It's like a Twilight Zone thing. I had to throw it on. I wasn't going to throw it live. But I had to throw on my video. I was like, what the cranberry sauce is this? Whew. Well, it came out next year be 2022, 2 years. So, you know, just waiting it out. Now, the best thing about this is, after this, my editor and I, we can do everything through the computers. But he had to bring me footage. So, that's where that came about. But I'm going in the steamer, honey. I'm going to sweat and sweat and sweat and sweat. I'm going to say, buddy, if that corona's got into me from the white women's and others, I want them antibodies and stuff to do some karate kicks and punches. Hey, I just said hey to Mary because I saw her. I didn't say hi to Diane. I didn't say hi to my Joni. And I need to say hi to Joan, Warren's wife. So you know who I'm talking about. Because I forgot to tag Warren's wife in saying that we're walking at 7 o'clock. She's the only one I forgot. And I didn't remember till this evening. I was tagging again. I was like, it was Joan I left out. Warren's wife. So I took care of that. And that's it. I'll be sweating for a good 20 minutes. I got everything set up before I came on the walk. So I'll be doing that. I tell you. Then I'm staying my butt home. I will not be going out for at least 2 weeks. I'll be staying to myself until I know for sure that, you know, they say don't call it. That's why I need to stop calling it. And then the old people. I have to stop saying the old people. I'm an old people. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, you keep saying my grandmother said. I am my grandmother. Should I say? I just want to give credit to where it came from. But in reality, after all these years, can I not say I say? Anywho, they said, if you want it, name it, claim it. If you don't want it, don't name it, don't claim it. So, that's it. So that was my adventure day today. And I'm doing my sauna. Take my night vitamins. And I'm going to sleep very well. And be back here at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning in 12 hours. This walk is so fast, we're almost finished. How can you, I know I sound like a broken record, but how can you not give your body at least 30 minutes of movement? It's like this. It's like that. Look at the video. I try to keep it close to 30 minutes. I try to keep it close to 30 minutes. Sometimes I talk a little over 32. But look at the video. It's just that short. If you put it on and went around the house, even doing this. Yeah. See, this is exercise. If you went around the house doing this, even if you was walking around in circles for 30 minutes, you'd be surprised how much blood would reach here, the nether regions, and the other nether regions. So, that's it. Just 30 minutes. It does the body good. Sleep, food digestion, etc., etc., etc. So, whew, I'll pick it up a little bit. Let's see. But this walk is slow. I'm trying to tell you something. My legs have never felt better. I mean, I never thought myself to be a leg person. But I have been really looking at my legs, admiring them. Remember I told you that little ankle? It's still little. But it got like those little muscles that go down by your Achilles heel, down the back to your heel, the Achilles heel, and then that one that comes on the front. So from walking slow, I have activated or awakened those muscles. And you can see them. Solid as a rock. Sanford Simpson. So I look at them. Thighs looking good. Strong. When I put my foot down, I know I'm putting my foot down. I'm not feather light like I'm walking on air. So, there's that. But one foot in front of the other. And you know, every night, my daughter, maybe 10, 15 years ago, because I got to count like that. I want to say, oh, just a couple of years ago. So I said, no, you got room, go back some. You ain't just get here, you been here. She bought me a fill-in puzzle. How you fill in the words. You cross. And I fell in love. And this is before I had the smartphone and stuff. I fell in love. In love. But then I got my smartphone. So I would do the smartphone, play the games. Then she bought me a tablet. My daughter is real good to me. I need the world to know that. She treats me very well. Anyway. So I was playing games on that. And I know as you get older they have these brain grade games and stuff on there, but I'm from the paper generation and writing. I want to make sure that I remember how to write letters and stuff like that. So maybe 2 years ago, well, what's longer than that? Say I gotta go back. Like 5 years ago, I bought a couple of fill-in books. And let's say lately, I picked it up again. And at night, I do a puzzle or two before I go to sleep. Yeah. I started reading, but, okay, y'all remember I told y'all I bought the book, The Witness Wore Red? About the FDLS, people who can marry all these women and have hundreds of babies and tax the welfare system and the government and the healthcare system and everything. A lot of them need to go digging around their houses because they don't believe. What does she say in the book? A lot of the FDLS people, they can't go to the hospital for certain things because I think something with the father, and they can't use a real birth father's name. They use this other fictitious name because then the father will be charged with making all these babies. Anyway, they stay away from the hospital. They stay away from doctors and stuff like that. Unless, like, the child is dying. So can you imagine how many bodies are buried in them folks' backyard? Well, it doesn't matter. He's going to be back, during the week and then plan another baby. So it doesn't matter. It's not like they grow attached to them. Like my daughter. I love my daughter. Very attached to my daughter. They don't have those attachment issues. They have babies and they spit them out. But they're close to Warren Jeffs, who's sitting in jail. Their love and attention goes to Warren Jeff. They just have the babies. So I got sick of that. I was getting angry. So the government need to go digging up around there and dig up them kids and find out how they're not being taken care of. Because they are not being taken care of. That's another reason why I had to stop reading it, because I'm like, child abuse, okay? No wonder we ain't in those kind of organizations. Some of us have adopted European customs of child desertion and all kind of stuff like that. But that came from enslavement. But normally, for most African American mothers, enslavement made you hold on to your child more because it was going to be taken away. And then the other side of that coin is also the fact that you give them up because you know they're going to go away. Whoo-ha! Look at this, y'all. Our walk is halfway over. Let me get some water. Pour a little, I like to say yes. Keep the word yes to your child's vocabulary by reading I like to say yes to your child. Do you like riding in the car? This is like the cars that the kids have in the preschools and the daycare. So that's why it's like that. That's why it's not like a Benz or a Ford, a Toyota, or a BMW. Because this is the kind of cars, the round ones, they have at the preschools. And of course, when he said, do you like riding the car? Majority of the kids say yes. All right, let me see who joined us on this walk this evening. Hey, Miss Lady to you too, Mary. Thanks for coming on the walk. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Whew, let's finish this up so I can go jump in my shower. Because I done been around way too many peoples. Okay? I'm just right here with the dogs. I see my daughter in passing. She like, whoosh. And then she like, whoosh. And then she like, whoosh. You know? I see her in passing. I don't talk to nobody. I don't sit close to nobody. And I had to do that today. You should see how bold I pretended to be. I cannot wait to get in that sauna. And I got a 7-day wait now. So I'll be doing stuff while I wait for my 7 days. But I think old body can handle it. I think we can handle it. But like I tell y'all, I'm going to the sauna. And I'm going to keep moving. I'm going to keep moving. Walking. And walking and walking and walking. Hey, let's do some hand exercise. Though my fingers, they tired. You know, they've been doing it a lot. They went grocery shopping. They was lifting up bags. They was lifting up stuff. Okay, I'm going to share something with y'all that I thought I should take a picture of. The supermarket I went to in Fairfield, where the no mask white ladies attacked at 7 o'clock in the morning. They have the disinfectant cloths. They have cloths. That's how thick it is. And then I came back over to my side of town, which we call ghetto mark, but it's not ghetto mark, but. And they had dryer sheets, little dryer sheets. The dryer sheets about this big, this wide, for sanitizers. Now the one at Fairfield open, it was so thick you could pull it open. It was like this wide, and it's just a disinfectant sheet. Then I go to where majority of minorities go, and it's like this big. So I said, next time I'm going to have to take a picture of the two so you can see, so I can post it. So you see there's a difference. And then I was thinking, the reason why the maskless white ladies were in the Fairfield store is because that's where the money is. See, if they get sick, they got insurance. Okay, one lady, I was trying to avoid her. I thought she was trying to follow me and cough on me until I said, Vicky, you could be getting paranoid. But she came out the store after me. First, she was in line behind me, so I'm not being paranoid. And then she came outside behind me, and she jumped into her Audi. So you see, I guess if you know you have good health insurance, then you don't have to wear a mask, take a shot to do nothing else. You got good health insurance. And don't they have them antibodies now that go straight into, my hands and fingers are tired, I'm good. Don't they have those antibodies that you go straight into your, it's like an IV, and they help your antibodies attack. Now, I know they said in Florida they was giving it to people, but I ain't hear nothing about Connecticut. And they said that stuff is expensive. So unless, now, if you're a Medicare, I guess you can afford it. But you're in that period of a year before you get to Medicare and you got to go with the state, I think that's like, either heal yourself or you're out. Child, we got 10 minutes. I'm not doing no weights. I lifted groceries today and everything. We got 10 minutes. We just gonna walk and talk it out. If you want to move your arms back and forth like that, or like the Tai Chi person says, you want to swing around like that. These arms are tired. Anyway, so they got all this stuff out, but I don't know, y'all. So I'm counting down. Today would be my day, ground zero. Ground zero. I want to tell y'all something. I had Castbox where I listen to my podcasters that I love. When I say love, let me be specific. True crime podcasters. I love them. Yes, I love them. I go to YouTube to listen to my folks from the block. Because I was born in East New York. Even when I was in South Carolina, it's the same thing, people from the block. So I go to YouTube when I want my sisters and brothers from the block. But honey, don't nothing excite me more or give me more entertainment than a true crime podcaster. Oh, those people are more than entertaining, educational, refreshing. Oh, and I found them at, was it Skechers? Yes, Skechers. I love them. I love them. So many couples, cultures, every culture in the world has a true crime podcast, and I'm loving it. They got everything. Oh my goodness. I get lost in it for hours. And then I'm also an avid audio book listener. Oh, I love me a good audio book. And of course I got my favorite author, Mary Monroe. Oh, number one. J. California Cooper. Oh, number two. Then Janet Ivanovich. Lisa Lutz. A few more. And I'm being introduced to African American authors. But nothing like when I was in Mount Vernon. I was swimming in African American authors. I mean, it was right in your face. You walk in the library, bam, bam, bam. I would walk out there with two bags full. Hardcover books, audio cassette books. I would drink them. I would drink them. So I go with the old ones, and the one's a favorite guy. Paul Weber. I can't listen to him. He makes me agitated. There's a book, The Hand I Fan, I've been trying to find. I'll be ordered, so good. But they had it all in Mount Vernon, so good. I would just go in there, and everything I pull out would be an African American author. So I was, So now I'm back to where there's not a lot of African American authors offered to you. You got to know them. And then they don't put a lot of them in audio cassette books. So, whew, it is still humid down here in the basement. And then I go and put the sauna on. Not the sauna, the steam. My daughter does the sauna. I like the steam. She says she don't like I don't like to feel the water on me from the steam, but I was like, well, the sauna makes you sweat too, but I guess it's hurt your own sweat. But the steam makes you sweat. You know? I don't know what the problem with the matter of the situation is. Whew, child. We got 4 minutes. Whew. Once I get in this sauna and cook for 20 minutes, then I'll feel better. And my paranoia of me thinking me and the Coronas done crossed paths. But I don't think we crossed paths. I know that there's like a huge aura around me that totally protects me and stuff. You know? So there's that. Whew. I love y'all. Thanks for coming on a walk with me this evening. Thank you so much. Or as the closer said, thank you so much. She has a southern accent. Mitch. Thank you so much. Oh, I looked at my little cousin's show. Core Conversation. 4 girlfriends. It was something this Sunday, honey. Finally, somebody said something. There was a game show last week, and they had to pull these cards. They were saying, what's the question? Who would you, it was emergency or something, who would you contact? So the girl who had the card said somebody else's name. But from what I got from this morning, well, last night, today's Monday, Sunday, I listened to it in the morning. What I got from that was that my little cousin and her are close. And she has called my little cousin a couple of times for something. Now I'm saying little cousin, but she's in her 30s, but I'm 63, so little cousin is where it is. And so my little cousin, they obviously before they started the filming, they was talking about it. So it opened up, which is really good. It opened up with them in the middle of that discussion. So it was really good. And definitely the show tests friendship. It really is. It every Sunday, I think they challenge their friendship. Every Sunday, I think they put their friendship on the line. But they come back the next Sunday as friends. But ain't that what it's all about? Okay, so my little cousin's show is called Conversation. Like instead of con, it's core. Coreversation. Conversation. Yeah. Instead of conversation. So that was good. So I'm proud of my little cousin. Because now they make it interesting. They're doing a lot of things to draw you in. They was looking at me. I felt that I had to pick a side. So of course I went with my little cousin because she was looking at me. But then the other girl, she was looking in the camera. And she was looking at me too. So I was thinking that maybe I should believe her. Because she was appealing to me. Girl, it was a lot. But it's a really good show. Yes. Okay, you gotta understand Geechee a little bit. I keep forgetting this. It's clear as a bell to me. But for some people, a few of the words may throw you off. Though it's all English. This fast walk is over, y'all. Yeah. Be walking, happy to be walking. Yes, indeed. Thank you for your support, encouragement. If you're getting stronger and putting time in, I'm happy about that. Happy. Well, thank you so much for coming through. Hey, Joan. Thanks for stopping in. Whoa. How nice is that? Thank you all for coming in. 7 a.m. tomorrow morning we'll be back. 7 a.m. See you tomorrow.